All right. Peace, everybody. I come on here finally. It's taken me years. It's taken me years to finally get in front of this camera and express my experience. Now, mostly because I was trying to figure out how I wanted to go about presenting this. Is this going to be, do I want to do an expose? How do I want to approach it? And at this point, this shit goes on. So it's not an expose. I'm just documenting my experience. So what experience? It involves all the keywords, the buzzwords. Uh, and I have a list because it's so much of this bullshit that's wrapped up into my experience. But gang stalking, crowd stalking, satanic ritual abuse, being molested as a child, mind control ultra, drug use, generational curses, the family, Freemasons, sexual misery programming, trafficking, witchcraft, black magic, psychosis, Kundalini awakening, being the family's black sheep or their scapegoat. And when I say the family, I don't even mean just my family. I mean my family signed me up to just accept it from every member of this fucking wretched, cursed society. Um, and for a while, I was intended to be a blood sacrifice, but the only way that they were going to achieve that, intuition tells me, because there are protections that are on my life, so they couldn't just, even though they tried to scare me into thinking I was in danger, you know, only because it would have planted a seed in my subconscious that my fear of could have possibly brought to fruition. Not having it. But since that wasn't an option, the thing was to get myself in such a depressed state that I took my own life and didn't want to live, which I can't see from what I experienced at all. Every moment of what I experienced, all I knew deeply in my subconscious is that ain't no way the Most High gonna let me go out like this. There's no way that I'm gonna let myself go out like this. I don't even accept this as being reality anymore because it got so fucking ridiculous that it became apparent that reality was being tampered with through various technologies, and magic is a technology, you know. But timeline fuckery. I mean, they have machine and AI technology and devices that screw with our perceptions, and they also have the old school voodoo hoodoo type shit that if you're in a, I don't even want to say non-awake, but a naive state. Just as if you're in a naive state, it can definitely take advantage of your reality and have you going through all kind of shit. You know, I mean, I'm homeless currently, and I've been homeless pretty much for the past 5 years. However, along those ways, I've made various hard attempts to get myself out of the situation. I knew that going for a 9 to 5 wasn't in my interest. because pretty much the family, and they're everywhere. I mean, if you're driving down the street and you take a look around, you're surrounded by the motherfuckers, regardless of what they say. They wear a lot of red and black, you know. But um, by getting me into some type of job position or getting me to apply for the job position, they basically they're able to dominate you by, first of all, saying no, no, no. You're getting turned down for these job opportunities that me as an AB student can't imagine why I wouldn't be able to get a position. Um, but and if you do get a position, they're gonna fuck with you to the point you either get fired or walk away from the damn thing. So I mean, which still puts you in a dangles survival and how am I gonna make it? What just dangles that in front of your face, and once you're stuck on that, for the majority of people, that's it. That's it. You know, they're so afraid of poverty that the mental breakdown and frustration that I was supposed to experience is going to take the majority of people out. You know, and in this experience, I've gone through so much. You know, trying to get myself out of it, failing, backstroking, doing things, heavy mental projections to get me behaving in ways that I didn't want to behave. You know, I mean, it got to the point where my dreams came back online, and I start seeing the motherfuckers that's sending me these thought projections. You know, I'm like, oh motherfucker, I can see you, and it always comes up around new moons and full moons. You know, I mean, it became so commonplace that I could expect it. I'm like, oh shit, a fucking full moon, and so here we come. Now I think they're still doing this type of shit, but I've gotten to a level that's solid within my own self that it may come through as intentions, but it's still not able to just hijack the dream and just have the dream me stuck in their scenario. You know, it'll be my scenario and their element tries to visit my scenario. I'll talk more about it later. But yeah, I know that I've done all the right things to have exited this cycle. And I know that the harvest is on its way, but I can feel intuitively, I can feel so much. There's a lot of ritual and magic and just abuse of magic and and spiritual activity going on that's not working, but now they've gone mad. I don't know if any of you have seen any movies like The Craft or any other type of magic practitioner movie, but or even somebody in real life who started dabbling with the shit. But so much of it has been done that they don't know what else to do. It's worked in the past, so that's what they keep running to. They can't believe that the tides have turned and it's no longer time for that. But I'm just frustrated because I'm still sleeping on concrete. But a lot of the other shit that I dealt with along the way is dying down. and subsided, like even like the great gang stalk. There ain't nobody ain't no gang stalkers no more, you know. I mean, to the point where I would walk outside. There's gonna be just somebody standing there along my path, along my way, along my day. People were just placed to fuck with me, and that's unable to happen anymore. I don't know. Well, I do know. My energy is just not having that shit no more. But it's probably budget running out because goddamn, I'm not raking in any more money for these people because I'm not going along with their programs. Anyway, um, this is just my starter video because I gotta kick things off. Part of my fate, destiny, if you will, is speaking out about this. Speaking. Past lives have happened where speaking got me in trouble or killed, you know? So part of what I'm supposed to accomplish in this life has to do with speaking. As a matter of fact, I remember when the gang stalking began, there was an individual that came around me and he said, "You know what you should do? You should start a YouTube channel telling everybody about how to survive and be homeless." I laugh at it now, but at the moment, it's like, what the fuck? I'm a computer professional. I dance. I have all kind of other talents. Why the fuck would I be starting to? And I'm this is internal, you know what I mean? Until I finally blew up and was like, I ain't starting no YouTube channel. It's like, thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Fast forward, I think I intuitively suspect that that person was planting that thought to deter me from even speaking about this on camera because it had something intrinsically to do with my being released from it. There's a lot. There's a lot. Believe me, I got a lot of stories to tell. I have to figure out how I'm going to go about presenting them because I don't want to just get on here and ramble all over the place. But the harvest is coming. The harvest is coming. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be bad for a lot of people. We got crazy stuff going on in the news with celebrities and there's celebrities involved in my shit too, but not at no parties or nothing like that. Not those kind of parties. Let me not even say that. Not no big party. They tried to take me out like a sucker. You know what I mean? And they had me on some $5, $10 shit. But thank you for listening. I'm gonna wrap it up. This is Son. Over and out. I'll talk to y'all again later. Peace.